Hey guys, it's Ronan. Jonah's rolling the camera. Jonah, say yo.
Yo.
Okay, for this trick, we're going to test my spectator, which is going to be Jonah's, sense of touch. And yeah, we're going to use this deck. So first I'll shuffle. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to get it and I'm just going to spring it all onto the table. Okay, so with this big pile of cards, I'm going to ask Jonah to point to the card he thinks is the Jack of Diamonds. Okay, so I'll take that. And now I'm going to ask him to point to the card he thinks is the Ace of Clubs. Okay, now I'm going to choose a card. I'm going to point to the card I think is the Queen of Clubs. So I'll just take that. And now I'm going to just click these cards in my hand. And they turn into the 3 cards that were chosen. Well, that were thought were chosen. Yeah. And yeah, we're going to do the tutorial for the trick. And hope you like it. Okay, here's the tutorial. Before you show or do the card trick, look at the top card, which for this card it's is going to be the 8 of Clubs, and yeah, just remember that top card. So when you're about to perform, you can shuffle the cards, do a normal riffle shuffle, and keep the 8 of Clubs at the top, so that it's always there. So all you need, yeah, 8 of Clubs at the top. And it can be any card, just remember the top card. So then you're going to just do a little spring onto the table. And you're going to remember the last card that gets, so that's going to be the 8 of Clubs. You're going to remember that card and keep on looking at it as it gets pushed into the deck. So then you can go to your spectator. Yeah, you can ask them to pick a random card, and you're going to ask them to point to the card they think is the 8 of Clubs. So I'm going to get Jonah again to point to the card he thinks is. So don't let them pick it up, just let them point. Grab that card. So that card will be a random card, and the 8 of Clubs will still be here. But so this card, for example, is the 10 of Clubs. And now you're going to think about it and say, okay, now point to the card you think is the 10 of Clubs, which is the card that's really in your hand. So now point to another card you're putting in your hand, and for this case, that's the Joker. And then you're going to say, now I'll point to the card I think is the Joker. And you'll point to the 8 of Clubs that you knew all the time. And put it in your hand. And now the 3 cards in your hand. And then, yeah, you can do like a little flick thing like I did. Or just make it like cooler. And, yeah, then the cards in your hand will be the 3 cards that were spoken to.